Hello. My name is Elisabeth Smith, and I am the insurance lady. I am so excited to talk to you on today. My topic of today is going to be the importance of having insurance as a business owner. It is so important for you to have insurance as well as your employees. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page and that everyone knows and understand that insurance is actually the foundation to any financial portfolio. I believe I'll say that again. Insurance is the financial. I'm so sorry. Insurance is the foundation to any financial portfolio. Now, the reason I wanted to repeat that is because as you're building in your business and it's continuing to grow, when the money is working for you and you deciding to scale your business, you don't need any loopholes. You don't need your foundation to be unstable. You need your foundation to be sure. And that's where insurance comes in. I'm going to share my screen with you all as I begin to let you know a little bit about what we're going to be talking on today. Um, Bear with me as I pull everything up so you can see what I see. Okay. Um, Again, I am the insurance lady, and I have the pleasure of sharing my expertise with you. I've been a licensed insurance agent since 2001. And I've helped many, many families. I've helped many businesses as well as many business owners. I specialize in the various areas of insurance. So I tell my customers and people in general, when you think of insurance, think of me, the insurance lady. I'm the lady that you can trust to protect what's important to you. So it's so important that people know and realize the asset of actually having insurance. I know sometimes people say, oh, insurance, and they look at it as just an expense, but insurance is actually the purpose of having insurance is to actually manage your financial risk. Because as a business owner and anyone, I mean, if you're just a homeowner, you need insurance, okay? It manages your risk financially because should anything bad happen, whether that is an accident, uh, an act of God, the nature, we have a bad storm or um, any type of hazard that happens, if you don't have insurance in place, then that means you have to come out of pocket and take care of the damages. The purpose of having insurance is that with the insurance policy, the proper insurance policy, it is to put you back in the place you were before anything actually happened. And if you want to read the slide, you're very welcome to do so. The insurance company pays you or someone you choose if something bad occurs. If you have no insurance and an accident happens, you may be responsible for all related costs. And so that's one of the key things that's important as a business owner. Some of the business insurances that most people are acquainted with, they know, like some people, they know they need to cover their building. They know that they may need to cover their contents inside. But just depending on your organization and how it's ran and what needs to happen, you need to actually sit down with someone that specializes in this so that we can put together a strategic plan for you to make sure that you got all your bases covered, because you want to make sure that your foundation is sure. There's various types of insurance. There's life insurance, as we talked about before. There's health insurance. There's professional liability, commercial liability, general liability, business owner policies. There's key man insurance, tax-free retirement, disability, cancer, heart attack, stroke. I can go on and on, dental, vision. I mean, you think about it, most people have insurance for everything. And some people say, I'm overinsured. No, you just need that protection. And when you think about the insurance, think of it again as that stepping stone to make sure that you are building and going in the right direction, just like the arrow is. You need insurance in every area, pretty much of your life. As a business owner, you tend to have many keys on your key ring, I like to say. And when you have a lot of keys on your key ring, that means you're trusted to do a lot of things. you may have that coat of many colors. You may wear that many hats for different things that you do. So you need to protect those things that are important to you. And that's where we come into play. As you look at the screen here, you see life insurance, and that's, I mean, we know the inevitable. We're all here, we're born, but we all have to leave here. And leaving a legacy is so important. And sometimes we take it for granted, but having a life insurance policy in place is so key and so important, not only for your family, but it's so important for you as a business owner, because should anything happen to you, will your business be able to carry on? Will your business still go and grow without you being there? And right below that is the key man insurance that I list. And the reason I list that is because some people may not know of that or be aware of it. And even though you are the business owner, you may have key people in your business that you know for a fact if they are missing, if they are not there, your business will not function. So having them covered in an insurance policy is key. It's being able, you can't, of course, we know that people we can't be replaced, but you can have the funds available to put someone there in that spot that can carry on and maintain the business, and so that the business can keep on moving forward should that person not be there anymore. Tax-free retirement is so important, something that you as a business owner can utilize as well as offer to your employees, where they can actually tap into the accumulation of their policy over time and actually take income from it without having to pay taxes on it. So that's one of those things that's a buzz around in social media these days, but we definitely specialize in those things and we can put together a customized plan for you. Okay. Disability, same type of thing that we talked about before. We know it's inevitable that we all have to leave here, but in some cases, before people leave, they actually get sick or they get hurt. And if that is the case, what happens next? Is your family going to be able to continue on if you are not able to work like you are now? Will your business be able to function if you are disabled and cannot perform the regular activities that you do now in your particular practice? So those things are important. Health insurance, we all know that that's important. Cancer, heart attack, stroke. By show of hands, do you know anybody that has suffered with cancer? Do you know anyone that's had a heart attack? Do you know anybody that's had a stroke? Of course we do. We all know. I mean, it's innumerable how many people that we know that has gone through some difficult times in life. But with the proper plan in place, you do not have to um, the suffering is one thing, but to suffer and not have the finances to take care of things that you need to take care of is another. So having a simple insurance plan that is actually affordable will definitely be beneficial for you and your family and your business. Dental, vision, hearing, all of those things are so important. And it's important for your health to have your dental taken care of, your vision. All of these things work hand in hand. Again, the business owner policy, general liability, commercial and professional liability, all of these things are tools that can be utilized for you as a business owner. And I can definitely go in depth with you on each of those things. I think it's very important for me to just highlight them at this time, due for the time's sake that we have. But I want you to know that we put together customized plans that are suitable for our clients, and it's important to go over those things and find out what's important for you to have at the time that it's most important for you to have them. We're not in the business of trying to load you up with everything and you can't afford to stay in business because your insurance bill is it's just over the hill. But what we do is we work with you and we grow with you, so that we can offer you something that will work at the time that you need it. Excuse me. Protect your assets. I like this slide simply because when I look at this character and this person, it's like I'm on the go. And I got my stuff and I'm ready. And you know, that's how we are sometimes. We like, I did my due diligence and I'm moving forward, I'm striving and I'm striding and I'm moving. And you look back and you like, I worked so hard. And to see my money just flying away will put me in tears. Just like this person is in the illustration, you see them with the frown, a sad look on their face, and it's like a hole in their pocket. It's like the money is literally flying away. Have you ever been there before where it seems like you've accumulated so much, but where did it go? Do you have anything to show for it? And that's the reason why you have to protect your assets. You have to make sure that, again, your foundation is sure. Otherwise, it's like carrying the money around with holes in your pocket. You've worked too hard and you're building. And it's don't let your work be in vain. Don't work so hard and to lose it. Many people, you know, during the different things that has happened in life over the few years, just the most recent years, how many companies are not in business anymore after COVID? How many companies are not in business anymore after the death of a loved one? So just keep those things in mind and talk to a specialist right away. And you need someone that will grow, just like this person is watering the plant, that money tree is that water. And money trees being watered and growing. You need someone that will grow with your company. And that's just like I mentioned before. You may not need everything right at one time, but as your company grows, you need someone that you can tap into and that will tap into you and that will be honest and explain how things work, and also make sure that you have what you think that you have and that it's the most affordable and suitable thing for you. And I mean to say that things change over time. So some insurances that you have, the price fluctuates. And sometimes when it's time to renew, the have increased. You need to have reviews with your insurance specialist to make sure that you got the proper plan in place and that you have the most economical plan in place. There may be ways that we can save you money. Maybe ABC company was the best and competitive rates for you at that time in 2023. But now that it's 2024, you may need to switch over and change companies completely altogether to give you a better bang for your buck. Having someone specialize in that and is on the lookout for you is very important because you need to tend your attention to all the keys that you have in your hand and to the different hats that you wear. So instead of you being frustrated with, oh, this insurance is going up and I don't know what I'm going to do, just contact us and we'll be more than glad to help you with your insurance needs. If you're not an existing client of ours, we do free annual reviews. We do free reviews in general, just so that you can know what you have. Sometimes when you sign the dotted line, you're like, okay, good, phew, that's off my back. I'm not worried about that. I'm insured. The money's coming out every month. But then when you go to use the insurance and unfortunately have a claim, if it doesn't pay off what you thought it was supposed to pay off, or it doesn't cover what you thought it covered, then you in a bigger pickle and frustrated. And I've seen people be in those type of situations and cancel the insurance altogether, and then they're less protected than they were before. Let that not be you. We want to make sure that you have a active relationship with your specialist so that they can help you select what you need to at the time that you need it, and also review with you so that should things change, policies change, new things come about, we want to make sure that your company is ready. And also we want to make sure that you have a plan in place to where you can build and accumulate so that should you want to take money, you can have something to tap into. Okay. All right. Next thing that I wanted to discuss with everyone is just a few questions that people have asked over time about insurance in general. I just want to make sure that I address these things because I hear it a lot. And the number one question I hear so often concerning life insurance is, which is better? Is term insurance better than whole life, or is permanent insurance better than term insurance? And I say to them all the time, at the point of death, the funeral director does not care or ask, was this term or was this permanent? No, they just want to make sure that you have a life insurance, active life insurance and policy in place that is paid up. Okay. So don't get into the similar tug of war. Is Android better than is an Android phone better than an iPhone? We're not going back and forth with that. I'm not even going there today. But what I will say is that there is a place for there is a proper place for each type. There's a place for term insurance and there is a place for permanent insurance. And so it is our goal to help you understand what would be the best thing and suitable for you. Now, if you don't work with us, that's perfectly fine. We just want you to make sure that you are working with someone that has the versatility to be able to offer you both. Because what I've learned over a course of time is that many people are offering you and recommending you only what they can do. So if they only sell term, then term is the best. If they only sell permanent insurance, then permanent insurance is the best. And what I like to do is sit down and make a suitable recommendation based on your current situation. And as your life changes, just like I said about your business, there may be a time in your life where one is actually the best for you during that time. But as time goes on, there may be something else that's actually better for you. So that's the reason why we need to communicate and make sure that you have what's best for you. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about what they said, what they doing. It's all about what's going on in your particular situation. And that's what we're here for. Number two, can I have more than one policy? Absolutely, you can. You can have more than one policy, and you can actually do a combination of term insurance and permanent insurance. You can have more than one term policy. You can have more than one permanent policy. You can have more than one type of coverage. You can have coverage to protect you in the event that something happens to you. You want to make sure that your home is paid off. You can have that. You can have a policy that makes sure that your funeral arrangements are taken care of. You can have a policy to pay off your debt. You can have a policy that accumulates value so that your child and your children can go to college. I mean, there's so many things you can do, and you can have more than one policy. Number three, for my business, how can I use insurance to access funds tax-free? How can I get that money without paying taxes? That's a good one, a fun one to talk about. I will briefly tell you, absolutely, yes, you can. You can have a policy, a permanent policy that's properly put together with the right type of company that will grow for you. You can use the cash accumulation that you can actually take loans against, and you can use those loans for whatever use you want to. You don't have to qualify for a loan. You don't have to be on pins and needles and saying, I hope they give it to me. I hope I can get this amount. You know how much is in there, and you have a certain amount that you can take out, and you can take it out. And some people actually accumulate, and later in life, they actually have an income coming from it. So there's so much that you can do with insurance, and I would love to talk to you more about it. So if that's something of interest to you that you want to do for your business, these days, a lot of people have multiple streams of income. So if you're wanting to have multiple streams of income, then this is a tool that you can actually use. You can actually borrow from your assets without having to pay taxes on it, because you're not having to pay taxes on loans. Okay, so that is, yes, something that you can do for your business. Now, what if I have money? Number four, what if I have money sitting in a retirement account from a previous employer? Can I access it and grow from it? Absolutely, you can. We can help you with that. We can help you transfer the money into a vehicle that will grow without the risk of the downside of the market. Again, it can be transferred from one financial institution to another, and you do not have to lose any money. You don't have to pay any taxes on it being moved from one place to the other. There's no penalty. And then the money can grow for you without the risk of you losing it. And in addition to everything else I said, in some cases, we can actually get you a bonus so that just by moving the money, you can actually get more money on top of the interest that it will be accruing over time. So yes, 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 all day we can help you with that. Um, Number 5, can you come and speak to my organization and my employees or my employees? Absolutely. Yes, I can. I would love to do that. It gives me pleasure to educate people so that they can make informed decisions. And it doesn't matter if it's a church, it doesn't matter if it's a business, it doesn't matter if it's a nonprofit organization, if it's a women's club or breakfast or dinner, tea, whatever. We love to do this. We love to communicate and educate people. And we talk about various things. So we do some things like in series where we can have multiple times so where we can address more things in more detail, or we can do like a broad communication and where we give you an overall about certain things. And then if you have questions, we go specifically to your questions and make sure we answer those. But we love to help people because for a lot of times we fail for the lack of knowledge, and we do those things for free. So we do several things. We can do a lunch and learn. Several things. We can collaborate with you as a business owner and see what your objective is for your organization. And then we can talk to them to make sure that what you wanted to happen happens. Okay, so definitely reach out to us because we definitely have a passion. I didn't get to start out by telling you, but my passion comes from my father, which was a pastor of 2 churches. He had his own business and he loved people. He served and he worked hard. He had a beautiful business and things was going well for him. However, he didn't have that particular person that he could trust to educate him in the areas of insurance. And so, unfortunately, at the time of his death, he did not have an active life insurance policy in place. Now, I'm the youngest of the clan, and I was in college at the time. And my mother had been a homemaker for so many years, over 20 years. She had been a homemaker. But over a course of time, the business was gone. My mother ended up having to take a job and work, and I ended up taking student loans and different things to help get me through college. And I say all that not to end on a sad note, like, oh no, but I tell you this because I want you to know why I have a passion for what I do. I have a passion to educate people so that they can make an informed decision. And I have a passion for what I do so that you can make a difference. Like, we didn't know about having an inheritance, that it could be so simple just by having a simple life insurance policy. You can leave a legacy for your family. You can make sure your business is a legacy and ongoing even after you're not here. But we learned through the things that we've gone through. So let my lesson be a lesson for you, and you and your business can do just like that arrow and go up from here. So I know that everything happens for a reason. And with the passion that I have to help other leaders and business owners and nonprofit organizations and just people in general, I know that you can soar. You can soar, your business can soar, and you can grow just by having the knowledge of what insurance can do for you. So hopefully I said something that struck a nerve and say, hey, you know what? I need to get more information about this because my business needs it. My business needs this. And the Insurance Lady Agency, we are licensed in several states, so we can help you. And then we do more than just life insurance. We help with all of the insurances that I've been talking about on today. And we can help you with infinite banking concepts. We can help you with tax-free retirement. We can help you with every area of insurance. So if you think of insurance, I want you to think of us and let us help you. In addition to that, we also train other agents. So if you are someone that is like, hey, I want to do more, I want to be able to help people more, then let us help you, because the more of us that are out here helping and educating, the better. And we are based on integrity and we want to do things the right way. So here's my contact information, 800-518-8033, info@theinsuranceladyagency.com. Contact us today for a customized strategy for your business. We are on social media, so find us. It's The Insurance Lady Agency, TILA for short, and hashtag the #1 Insurance Lady. Have a blessed day. Bye.